Hello, this is Divine Sunshine, your intuitive life coach. I just want to come back on here just very quickly, just to say, message that came to me, a channeling message, and I had seen this on another channel, which was talking about how we might be in union and don't know it. One thing that I want to kind of just really touch upon is that until we are grateful, going back to what we have our objective for this week about what's your word, what and who are you grateful for. I gave an assignment for this week for you all to keep a gratitude journal at night. And so at night, what I want you to do is to just write down those things that happened during the day for what things that you are grateful for, thankful for that happened to you. And then do that. Now I said for this week, but we're going to stretch this since this is a video and this is like a coaching video. We're going to stretch this and do this for the next 22 days. 22 days is mastery. Instead of 30, we'll do it 22 for mastery. And then, down at the bottom of this video, post what things that you had seen that kind of had increased or what things you're grateful for. Or if you want to each day, come on this post and put down what are you grateful for. If you feel like they say, I want to publicly just thankful for what things I've seen that had transpired and it came about over these 22 days. Maybe some great and some miraculous thing has happened. Every day I always open myself up. I do like open up the windows and tell to come in for the feeling of like opening and rushing up and letting my soul and my spirit accept those things, especially for those of us that have like that mind that really, really talks and kind of the ego is very strong and tell you negative things. Oh, this ain't gonna happen and this ain't gonna work out and those things. And sometimes you have to do a lot of visualization and tricks or things that kind of help your mind to really accept those positive things from happening or occurring. And so a lot of times that's what I do. I call it the open doors method. And I say, okay, and I welcome, I let it come in. And I picture it like money coming in. And it's sitting and just coming all around me in piles. And money actually being in my hands. Or I sit and I also think and affirm, thanking the universe for bringing me unseen blessings, unexpected miracles, and miraculous breakthroughs. I said it in other videos, but I'm just trying to give you all tidbits of things as well for life. But I also want to, and I would touch me when I had also had watched the video that was talking about how we might be in union and don't know it. And that kind of struck me because I thought about it and I said, you know what? I remember a while back one of the subscribers had asked me down at the bottom, are you in union? Because it seemed like you talk about divine masculine and I'm kind of confused and kind of don't know, are you actually in union? And I remember she being a divine masculine, but she was also a feminine, which was intriguing. Because I did find out for myself that I think that I house more into the masculine thing than the feminine energies, but I understand that we do both. I've taken tests and I also said that I pretty much resonate and I hold both ends. I sway in between both of them. But a lot of times when I do readings here, even on my own channel, I feel that the divine masculine resonates more with me than the divine feminine. So I might be, again, also like Elizabeth Lund from A House of Idems. It's an interesting twist to be the divine masculine, but housed in a masculine, in a feminine body. Like say, I like my diviness, I like my skirt, wearing my heels, my jewelry, and everything else. But it could be from upbringing, channeling, because a lot of times my mother pretty much raised me in a more masculine way. As far as taking care of things, handling business, things of that nature. So analytically, I'm kind of in that way. But then at the same time, I've learned how to sway myself to be in the feminine aspect as well. So I think the jury's kind of semi still out on that one because I think I do split myself very evening down the middle with both of them. But sometimes I feel more comfortable in the masculine side than I do with the feminine, with the feeling nature of things. So, you know, maybe so I'm 60 masculine, 40% feminine. I don't know. With that, maybe somebody will have to kind of tell me which way I sway. But back to what I was talking about is union. You might be in union, don't know it. Why I bring that up to you again is because if you are in some form of union, that means communication. So let's say it like this. I always picture that even in my situation, that him and I are standing hand in hand, locked together, but he's got his karmic situation and I have my karmic situation. I don't think I'm fully finished. I got one part of the leg up left, and I think I got another leg of the karma situation. Just kind of maybe I'm getting mastery over it, so we kind of coming to the end of that one. But definitely I knew with my dad's passing, that was one from a different past life karma that I had to kind of get together and get rid of. And now we got the next leg. I think my karma more so was with family, and I don't know what his is. I think his is with relationships and dealing with that and being in committed relationships. But at the same time, we're holding hands and all this stuff is going around. And I seen on one channel they were stating that, you know what, that's still union. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, interesting. You know, we all have different versions of it. We might be in union and don't know it. Okay, if you're communicating with them, you know, I think of one reader I think about, and she's always talking about him, but I'm curious to know, to say, are you in union? Because it seems like he is, but he got a lot of karmic issues that's going on himself, but you're talking about you talk to him and you're doing X, Y, and Z with them, and I'm curious to know, are you in union with them? But you haven't really actually came out and said that you were. And then you might be saying, yeah, I am in union because I'm doing X, Y, and Z with them. We just got that karmic situation. So again, I say this is that you might be in union, but guess what? If you are in union and you don't recognize you're in union, the physical aspect will not be coming on to your next level or phase either, because you're not at the point that you are really recognizing or being grateful for where you are. Many of us, sometimes these situations come to us because it's not even just with the divine masculine, not being grateful for knowing that you're in union for just the situation that has been brought to you, but sometimes some of us is just not grateful for where we are just in life in general. And I could be a testament and of that as well. I'm getting better with that. I would say that also with my tower moment that had happened with my dad, it has helped me to open my eyes to understand, to be grateful for life, grateful for what you have, because you don't know, it might be taken away from you in a moment's notice. If that's the lesson that my dad had came here to teach me, I got it. You know, to just really say thankful for the conversation, came for the text that comes from the divine master. Thank you for, you know, the friends and the families that show up when I need them to, because there's a lot of people around here that got friends, they call on them and they be like, who is this? You're like, get out of here, you know who this is. No, I'm for real, who is this? Or they act like they heard it, like, yeah, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z for you. I asked a friend to do one thing for me. He didn't come through, but God bless him. And he's like, you know, I'm gonna call, make some calls for you, and I'm gonna see if I'll make that happen for you. Ain't heard from him, ain't no high, no hair about that. But you know, you thank God for them and their journey and where they are. So I just want to kind of bring to you, kind of really seriously think at yourself and look at what's being presented there, saying, you know what, am I actually in union and don't know it? Even if it's union with self, have you really gained a part of you that's really have got to the point that you really whole and don't know it? And you're not really grateful for what you have and what life has presented you with? That can be also a blockage for you not to be in true physical union. You know, so it's just some things. I just wanted to just come on and just do a quickie with you and just say, you know, are you in union? There's different states of union, different versions of union. and you might not be knowing that you're in union, and that's why you don't have the physical aspect or the going to the next level of you being in union, because you haven't taken inventory and found a way to be grateful for where you are. Okay, that's just my quickie. And just my words. Again, sunshine, divine sunshine, rays of wisdom, just for you to kind of think on. So chew on that. Be blessed. And as always, love you. Thank you for sharing and subscribing. Until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste. Namago.